Hey, we're live. Hey, it's Mom with the Mats. It's a little after 7:30. Had a little technical issue to work on. So welcome, welcome. I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
This is Mom with the Mats. So follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. We'll bring you up on YouTube so we can get in on the chat. So get that going.
What'd you use this for?
I also brought that out just in case you want to try something with that too. So, I'll pull y'all up. Let's get the Facebook cranking up too tonight. Get that going. Live video.
I had a good look. I used flat black Rust-Oleum and then the clear coat for that. I had a good look with that.
Okay.
Just not gloss.
It's not gloss.
Just not gloss Rust-Oleum, I guess.
Huh. Alright, let's see. Go to our lives here. Hey, one is watching right now. Sorry that we're on late.
Funny, let's share the chat.
And going live on Facebook.
There.
There's Facebook. Hello, Facebook. Comment in your chat there as well. We got both of you. YouTube, Facebook. We're online. We got y'all. So tonight we're doing the Elite 8 at 8, but we have a couple more on there. So haven't done that in a while. So be able to participate in that. Comment in the chat either on Facebook or on YouTube. You can follow the, let's see, go to Mom with the Mats on Facebook. You can find the bracket there and you can play along as we go through it. Your opinion counts. Your opinion counts. So are you monitoring
Like
Facebook
voting.
or you found?
I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like voting, except it matters.
Except it matters.
As far as the best singer of all time, according to like a Watch Mojo list or
Yeah, it was a Watch Mojo list, and then I went through and I whittled it down from 24 down to what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, some I don't see are going to be on the list too long or anything like that. So, 8 o'clock. We're going to start off talking about the kit raffle and hear about that. We made it. 250 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you.
now sitting at 276.
Yep, 276.
Since we put this one back together.
Yeah, I did. I just used it last night. Pretty good. Awesome. Liking that.
This is, but it's on trip cam or booth cam.
Okay, on it. Trip cam.
What we use mainly to clear coat our models. This stuff here.
There you go.
We use this stuff here, but they don't make it anymore. The equivalent to this now is by Pledge, I believe, still
Yes.
makes a version.
Yes, they do.
Pledge.
Pledge. Pledge floor renewal, I think it's called now.
But
So
that has a stash. This will last us till doomsday.
just about. Just about. So
You never know when doomsday is going to be. But yep, we just pour that right into the airbrush. And spray. Nothing fancy. And I'm just touching up last week's venture. Turned out really well. We just got a clear coat over it again, just in the front. So it looks like I was never messing with it. My method of using the clear coat's different than most. Everyone likes to say do several light coats. I do the exact opposite. I spray until it pools and then leave it alone and let it dry for a minute or two, then spray it till it pools again and leave it alone. And that's how this one turned out to be so shiny, so I'm gonna keep doing that.
Cool. Alright. Hey, Chris is on. Hey, Chris. Good evening.
Chris,
welcome out of the
what
mats. Marietta watching, and Linda watching, and Tiffany watching on Facebook. Hi, guys. Or should be, hi, ladies.
Hey, ladies.
So, kind of changing up some angles because we realize that when we work with the models, we bring them in close to us, so that's why you're going to see this kind of area. So Chris says he does the same.
Works for me.
Yep.
If I get a run in it, I'll just sand it out and do it again.
So TigerCon was an interesting experience.
Rather enjoyed TigerCon.
Yes. Yeah. Competition was steep. I'll tell you that. Especially in the car category. Oh my god. If they didn't look like they were real and could roll and drive off the little table, you probably weren't in contention. No. My little Mini Cooper that I have on short or reel or live or anything like that wasn't even considered at the St. Louis show. It took second in the curbside. So Chris says he does that first.
Does what first?
Says I do the FIS.
I don't know.
Chris, can you explain a little better? Chris, I also sent you a Facebook message through Facebook Messenger. Check that out. Now. Oh, okay. So he says the first coat is just light, just so the next two coats have something to cling to. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so kind of like priming, but the same color. So.
Time for the enhanced drying technique. You probably can see in the, you kind of see in the booth cam what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Turned Chris into a Facebook person because he didn't have his own. Now he's got his own, and now he's downloading Messenger. Did you paint your GT?
I have not done the red yet. I was going to do that tomorrow.
I mean, good weather for it.
I know. Hopefully it'll still be warm.
Oh man, I almost had to turn my fan on at work because it was getting hot. Had my headband on by the end of the day. So it was getting up to almost 80 in the shop. Ken Hansen says, hello, Matt and Matt.
Hey,
Hello,
Ken. He's one of our new members on the
group?
On the Facebook group.
Cool.
So.
Has he posted a build?
Yeah, he did the F5.
I'm sorry I missed it. I went into settings in the group and I hit turn notifications for all posts on and I still don't get them.
That's insane. Oh, Jim's on. Hey, Jim. So, Jim, we originally were going to have Tiffany on tonight, but that ended up falling through. So, she ended up getting a bunch more work she had to do today. So,
Tyler's watching on YouTube.
all right. Hi, Tyler.
Thanks for popping in between binging of reading or playing Dreamlight Valley on PlayStation.
Plays what?
Game on PlayStation, picture Skyrim mixed with Animal Crossing, but Disney themed.
Okay.
Her and the kids are obsessed.
Gotcha.
Jim just got home himself.
All right. Oh, and John's on. Hey, John.
Oh, I missed him. Yep, there it is.
We got 9 people watching right now, and just on the YouTubes. Matt's working on some spraying of the
We're
GT.
just doing clear coat, the final clear coat before I say I'm fed up with it. I mean done with it.
I'm working on waiting for the compressor to quit. No, I'm working on cutting the windows out, or the frame out for the window section of the ACH 47.
You know what? I think that's good. I'm gonna stop digging.
Alrighty.
Remember, everything, no matter how hard you try, you will never have the perfect build.
Yeah.
Because you are your own worst critic. And you will inevitably find something wrong with it. No matter how minuscule it may be, you will find something wrong.
Until you run into a rivet counter at
yeah,
show.
you know, hell. Yeah. Paul Gersh, thanks for your advice getting my Iwata airbrush up and running again.
Awesome, cool, Paul. So at 8 o'clock, we'll be talking about our kit
Kit
raffle.
raffle.
We'll also be doing we used to do a thing when we did it on Facebook called the Elite 8 at 8. Let's see. We got Caitlin Putnam watching on Facebook, and Mike Etter was just on there watching on Facebook. So we have, you go to the Facebook group, we have a bracket. It's the Best Singer of All Time bracket. You'll get your chance to vote and determine who moves on to be crowned the Best Singer of All Time. And we have genres of all type, and we have basically the past 70 years of music represented.
Say 70.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You guys working on anything at home? Building up anything now?
Haven't took pictures yet, but I have the dash done on the 71 Charger kit. I just haven't taken pictures of it yet.
Nice. Cool.
A lot of tiny hand painting because it's a dash that has wood grain in it. So it's black and brown and all the chrome knobs and stuff. So it's 3 different colors. I got a hand paint on the tiny dash. It look good. I got it. Only thing left I got to do to it is dry brush some silver in the gauge holes. Other than that, it is done. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I just got done clear coating it after. Oh, you were here last week, so you knew what I did. You know, I just repainted the front end and clear coated it, so it is done. I am happy with it, and there shall be no more tinkering with the body, no matter how much I want to.
Until he looks at it next week.
Yeah, so I got it. It'll be good. It's fine. It really is fine. Especially once it dries from the top down.
That's amazing.
It'll dry. That whiteness coloration will dry out there when it's done. But
Nice.
yeah, that's probably the shiniest one I've gotten so far. With Matt's new and improved dump the clear on there method, it turns out it just will look like that. Ken is working on his F86F.
Oh, nice. Now, Ken, is that the one with the nose or the flat? I can't remember.
Yep. That's the goal, to get them like a mirror. That polish I bought to try and fix the clear on the Chevelle. It makes the model not sticky, whereas you won't get fingerprints on it after you polish it.
Ah, gotcha.
That's kind of nice. It goes on wet, and then it's like a cream. Rub it on there wet, and then you'll take a dry microfiber and wipe it off after it sits for a few minutes.
Oh, nice.
So, I'll have to bring that sometime. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, that is the. I'm going for a Heritage Edition looking GT that they did in 2019. They released the new GT with a Heritage color scheme. That's kind of what I'm going for. With my own Gulf Blue, Gulf Orange. Could have gotten actual Gulf Blue and Orange, but Would had to pay buco bucks because anywhere that had it was located overseas. And I wasn't about spending $30 on two little fake paints. Just not gonna do it. Alright. Where did I leave off here? I got that sanded and glued together and gooed and scraped. You did not glue this on though, correct?
Correct, not yet.
Don't glue that on. I also got done, I believe, one of these. Nope, it's not on that one. Where is it? Yeah, I got one of these done.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
what did you do with them after? You didn't glue these on.
No, not yet. We'll paint all that. Paint those separate.
These a different color,
Not the same color, just
or
you
just
know,
because you can't get in there. And
right. Because
you're
you're
gonna
gonna put them right there and right there. And once you do that, getting in here is gonna be difficult because you're gonna put some missiles along here.
Where's the hole? Interesting. The hole is not finished. There's an indent.
Huh. Yeah, let's see. Drill it out with Zack knife. Retape.
They meant it. Yeah. There's a little edge and poke it too.
There you go.
Alright, I have a second one of those to build. That's all. This piece. Case, yes it is. Wondering what we're doing with the buddy builds. This is what kind of triggered the thing.
Let me do that. Overhead. There you go.
Matt found blues and cardinals decals for an F-15 kit, so that's the plan.
Yeah. Because if we found it out yet, we are from St. Louis, Missouri, just outside of there. So,
These don't go in there.
nope.
Yep. Right.
So I can see.
Don't need this yet.
Jim said you still want that kit for the kit giveaway. Jim, refresh me on which one it was.
Yeah, I don't remember what he was going to donate to either. Alright, you will set this to the side. I don't really know what to do about this.
I'm saying it. Yeah, I looked at every single one that had one of these like that, and you could tell, like that one that the one guy had on his kit, and there was just you could tell there was a ton of filler on both sections of it.
This side's
Like that side, there was tons of it.
I'm honestly probably just going to leave the bottom alone.
No one's gonna see it.
Yeah.
So.
The seam, the crack is gone, at least. The top will be fine. Because it's pretty even. The Statue of Liberty.
Oh.
Love decal so much, but it's one of my favorite. Chris says, I love decal so much, it's one of your favorite things to do on a build. Yeah, that's probably the part I have the least amount of headaches with.
Yeah, but like,
unless they're
but,
long.
But like for a car kit, you have like maybe 10 or 12. Now, if you do an F4 Phantom, you're looking at over 300 decals on it.
Another reason choosing not to do planes. I do have problems with super long stripes because they curl
Yeah.
and fold. So I've had quite a bit of difficulty doing those. A lot of times I'll cut them in the sections and just line them up as I go.
Kind of eyeball.
Yeah. Because if I don't, I'm probably going to end up tearing them anyway.
Alright, so it is 8 o'clock, so we got our 8 people watching. So our kit raffle.
You get the 8 at 8.
Yes, then we have the 8 at 8. So with our kit raffle, let me take these off so I can talk to you. So our YouTube channel has reached 250 subscribers. Actually 276 of them.
76.
But we hit that just the other week, and we announced that we would be doing a kit raffle once we receive 200 subscribers. So we'll be doing that. So it is a kit from our stash, kit of our choice. All you need to do is in the comment section of this video, type in "I'm in" and then either put a C after it for car or P for plane, and then you'll be in the running for that category. So just to let you know, so that is how we're going to be doing our kit raffle. We will ship anywhere in the continental United States. Sorry, Europe, your shipping charges are a little too high for us who don't even make any money off this. So,
Paul says he's working on a 30-year-old Star Wars kit. AMC shuttle
Tidarium.
Doing some customizing on the exterior, adding fiber optics in the cockpit, LED flashing lights, and lighting the engines.
Nice.
Chris said he just finished the cab and hood on AMT Peterbilt Wrecker.
Sweet. Would you hand me the tall, finny-looking ship back over there? My Star Wars shelf with Han Solo and that. Yeah. So that's the one he's talking about. All right. Yeah. This one right here. There's the shuttle Tidarium right there. So built that many, many years ago. Still has it where the wings will fold down and everything. So, oh. Hate it when it gets caught there. There you go.
How old's that one?
Oh, let's see. I'm going to say I built this. Good question. Let's see. It's not painted, so that's painting. Let's see. Oh no, I did paint did that, but that's enamel. So that was back in my enamel days. So you're looking, yeah, probably a good 30 years ago. So. Yeah. So. There we go. Alright, let's see. John, I already got you, so you're locked in. Let's see. So we got Chris.
How's Model Club?
Doing pretty good. We got 2 of my students, John, who was just on, and then one of my other students, Landon, just got finished with theirs. So they're in the case at school. So.
What model do they do?
Let's see. John did a B-24 Liberator, 1/72nd scale, and Landon did a 1/48 scale Panther airplane in Blue Angel scheme, which was pretty slick. So.
Did you paint?
I did not.
How's it Blue Angels theme? No paint. Decals.
Decals.
Gotcha.
So he was gonna throw them away, and I'm like, nope, you don't do that. We don't do that. Well. So we got Chris.
Alex Cadieux.
Alright.
Cadieux.
Alright, so.
We're gonna pick 2 winners regardless.
Yeah, we'll pick a car or pick a plane.
Okay.
So.
Hello, Caitlin. Glad you joined us this evening. Hope you are well. Hope Dan did not get you sick.
Uh-oh.
He had a cold.
Oh. I got a couple kids out.
Ken
Influenza.
Hansen is in.
In for a
For
P.
P.
All right. All right, so we got those. So it hung from the shuttle. Paul hung from the ceiling for a while, and then it's been lovingly cared for since. So. Let's see, let's do that. See, John, we'll be doing the raffle next week, live on air. So we'll let y'all know when that's all going to take place. But live on the air. Totally believe in transparency here. As soon as I get this framing off of this windshield, we'll start working on the Elite 8 at 8. So the way it works is you get to vote to determine who moves on. This week we're doing the let's see. We're gonna do the best singers of all time.
Michelle Jacobs is in for the season.
All right. Wow, we have too many for one. We'll pull 2 from that one then, maybe. All right. So, as I said, you can go on to the Facebook group of Mom with the Mats. You can see the bracket as we have it. Let's see. So we have a play-in bracket for this one. We haven't done this in a while, so I wanted to have some time. So, so best singer of all time, and we're gonna start at the top with the play-in of Madonna or Bruno Mars. Who's better? Who is the best singer of those two?
In their prime, of course.
Yes, we're talking in their prime. So
because some of these will be art posthumous.
yeah, so vote in the comments, vote in the chats, vote online if you're on Facebook. So Madonna versus Bruno Mars.
Tyler says Bruno Mars. John says Bruno Mars. Jim says Bruno Mars. Rearrange this. Joanne says Bruno Mars. Chris says Bruno Mars. I'm inclined to agree. Pen or marking device. 1, 2,
So yeah, so
3, 4, 5, 6, including myself as a bug. I understand, Caitlin. I totally agree. But them's the breaks. You're gonna hate the next one.
Michelle says Madonna.
So, you got 11 people. That's a whopping 7-1 there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bruno Mars.
8.
Yep. 8-1. Any other ones? Anyone? Going once? Going twice?
There's a couple of you watching. Well, that's not probably not true. I think 2 of those are probably even under.
Let's see. Nobody's on Facebook voting, so. Alright.
Oh, well, we got a last minute in from Madonna, but we need 7 more.
Need more friends online. Alright.
Caitlin, you're almost close to. Oh, she did. She's like, that's like comparing Kurt Cobain and Whitney Houston. I'm like, well, that's literally
that's one of them.
That's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more from now will be those two. So strap in.
All right.
We didn't make the list.
We got offline.
Yep. I don't know what their criteria is. As far as vocal range goes, I think Freddie Mercury on this list has the best. 4 octaves, I believe, was his range.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whopping Bruno Mars.
Yep. Hey, buddy. Alright, so we're calling it on that one. So, now Bruno Mars goes, she's going to face off against Adele next.
Nope, I already wrote it.
Alright. Or whoever. So circle that one. That's how I normally do it. So circle that one. Let me know how that one goes on. Alright. Next one. Chris Cornell from Soundgarden.
Yep.
Versus Adele. So there you go. Talk about a range.
Chris Cornell, I really did. No, neither one of us made the list.
Is that you? No. Not yet. Stalling. Gotcha.
You got 1 for Adele.
1 for Adele. Alright. That's John Vermeers. It's a tough one. He is from.
Somebody, not somebody.
No, Ken voted Chris Cornell. I went for Adele.
I believe Watch Mojo compiled most of this list. Actually, this list plus like several others. How long was the list before we?
There was 20. Let's see. It was 50. I could only write down 24, and then we shaved it down to what we have now. So.
Adele, Chris Cornell.
Adele's good too. Yes, she is. She is good.
I go with Chris on this one. Just because his vocal range is quite impressive as well, especially in the song Smokestack Lightning.
I'm going to go with Adele. So it's currently 4-3 Adele. So yes.
Who's my hubcap?
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Here, well, I just thought I'm all done and everything. Yeah,
Nope.
I found 3 more spots or 4 more spots I had to do.
Dad,
Yes.
have I ever listened to the songs from Adele or Chris?
I can guarantee you've probably heard both.
Yeah, I'm sure he's heard Hello,
Yeah.
and that was popular.
Tyler says Chris has 4 votes.
Says we need a producer.
Yeah. So yeah, that's correct. It is a tie. I missed somebody's vote somewhere in here for Chris. 4-4. The tiebreaker, unfortunately, from one of you.
Jim says Adele has 5.
Only counted
And mine?
4. Let's see. 1, 2,
Dad,
Yes.
3. Okay.
I've never
Yeah,
listened.
I must have missed. Never mind. There's no tie.
I've never listened to the Adele, but I like Adele songs. So I'm gonna put Adele. And Mom
that's
says
it.
Adele.
Tiffany says Adele.
No, I voted Adele.
Alright. I think Matt got your vote on that, so.
There wasn't a tiebreaker, Jim. That wasn't ever tied. Just can't count as fast as you vote.
Democratic style, vote early, vote often.
And we're good there.
Alright, next one. Stevie Wonder versus John Lennon.
John Lennon. I vote John Lennon. Dad.
Yeah.
I vote John Lennon.
1.
Let's see. Aiden's into John Lennon. Says he's down here.
1, 2. Stevie. 3-3. I gotta go, Stevie.
Hey, Pat's watching. Alicia's watching. So we're doing the Elite 8 at 8 with a bunch more. So we're currently trying to decide who's a better singer, Stevie Wonder or John Lennon. Vote in the chat. If you're on Facebook, you can vote in the chat. On YouTube, maybe that's what. Let's watch your step. Thank you. Alright. So who's the last one you copied down?
Chris.
Chris, okay. So you're on point.
Oh, John's down.
Well then, guess Dad should vote for John Lennon then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Dad first one.
I do John Lennon.
Somebody says this frustrates me.
What?
That's Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Toy.
Tie. Okay.
The car.
Next vote breaks the tie.
Somebody vote.
All right.
And Michelle says John Lennon.
Yes.
So voting is closed. Alright, next one. Let me type it in first. Alright, so next one. Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses. Amy Lee, Evanescence.
Absolutely.
Again, in their prime.
Dead.
Yes.
Actually, Roses.
What? Axl Rose?
I love Guns N' Roses. Dad, have you already done the raffle?
No, we just put it in for those people who.
Can I do one?
What? A raffle?
No, can I?
Put your name in for it?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you have? Do you have a tank?
Let's see. If Aiden had school off on Monday, would he ever come to the club? I don't know. We'd have to see. He doesn't get many Mondays off. So we got Amy Lee. We got an Axl Rose. Amy Lee.
And I voted
Oh,
actually.
this. Amy Lee has not hit her prime yet.
2X, 2
Okay. You can't lean against me like that. Okay. Dude, I have an X-Acto knife in my hand, okay? I know you wanna. I know you wanna. I know.
2 1 2. He said
Who's winning?
it's tie.
I would love to come to the lot.
That's your model.
Yeah, I do. Just not often. I have multiple models.
That's correct.
Dad,
Yeah.
why have you put your models on my model shelf?
Because I ran out of space.
Michelle says Axl Rose.
Okay.
That's 3 to 2. I'm gonna go this.
says, what's Aiden the nerd working on?
What? You're the nerd.
Be careful over there, please. He is currently watching, keeping track of who's winning. He's being our producer right now, so we can keep modeling. And
And I'm working on a cop car. Model. Cop car model. Dad, by the way, where is my cop car?
Right there.
Yeah, right there. All right. We're gonna. Is it still a tie?
No.
No. Axl Rose moving on.
Yep.
Alrighty. Alright.
Axl Rose one?
Stop hitting that button.
Dad,
What?
the Axl Rose.
Yes.
Axl Rose.
Alright. Need some of the glue. It's not currently working.
Not currently. No.
He has it in progress.
Hold on.
It's, Rob Halford and Chester.
Do I have a pen?
Alright. Next one. Next pair. Rob Halford from Judas Priest. Chester, and changed it. Chester Bennington of Linkin Park.
Jim, I'll put you down for Rob Halford. I already know you're going there.
Yeah, Chester Bennington, not Kennington, like it says on the chat. I need that.
I thought you were putting a pen.
What do you need a pen for?
So I can write my name down.
No.
Do you have a cake?
I do not.
Gosh, so what do you have?
Yep.
Planer car.
For Robbie.
Car plate.
Yeah, planer car.
Tiffany.
Send
I gotta go, Chester.
Send to Jim, the nerd. Said Rob.
Set that over there. Put it
Dad.
there or someplace safer than where it was over here. Yes.
Since Jim the nerd said Rob, I'm gonna put Rob.
Yeah. Here we go, what?
Rob.
Okay. Aiden says Rob. Chris says Chester. Tyler says Chester. Matt says Chester.
Matt says Chester.
You say Chester?
Yes. This Matt says Chester.
You say Chester?
I say Chester. He just has a larger range, I think.
Yeah.
He's also
Michelle says Chester. Ken says Chester. I think that's a blowout win for Chester.
dead. Yeah.
That's funny. Jimmy, you're
Sorry.
wrong.
Jim. Jim, did you see his performance at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction? This is the first time they've played with KK Downing in like 15, 20 years, something like that.
Ow. All right, this was a long one, so Chester's gonna move on. Blowout on that one. Kurt Cobain versus Whitney Houston. There you go.
Let's see.
Dad,
Yes.
I'm gonna vote Whitney.
Your
I
vote.
don't know who neither of them are. I'm gonna vote Whitney.
Yeah, I know, Jim. It's you'll live. Did you do these bits?
Yes. There's only one. That's two pieces. So
There's only one.
Yeah.
What is that?
targeting pod.
Dad,
I gotta go, Kurt. You know Whitney's definitely more impressive. It takes talent to do both.
I vote Whitney.
Alright. Yes. I know we got you. Matt just did. Matt just did. Ow, ow. You
Jim
touched
says
me. You bumped the chair.
This is peace.
Jim says Whitney Houston.
Yep. And he also says Cobain's overrated. Joanne says Whitney. Ken says Whitney, even though Kurt was great. Alright, Paul says, have fun, guys. Gotta go. Paul, thanks for joining us. See you next time.
It's these two pieces. What's this
Later,
guy?
Paul.
That's the
Later?
That's a later piece. That is what your fuel tank is mounted to.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us, Paul.
That's the way these are grouped
Goodbye.
together. Look like they all three went together.
Whitney.
Alright. See you,
Bye,
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
See you
See you
Friday.
Friday.
Yep. See, well, I probably won't see her for that long this time.
A little bit.
Because I'm
Kids won't be here this Friday, it sounds like.
Kobe.
Chris from Vermont. This is
First,
Corbin.
Kobe.
That one,
Whitney.
nothing that really matters at this point.
You
We
say
just
Whitney?
got two more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Whitney
so that's 6-2. That's a blowout.
Alright, Whitney. Alright. Taylor Swift
Taylor Swift. I'm going to
versus Paul McCartney.
Yeah, we got two Beatles on here.
Paul McCartney.
Well, it's because they both did single work too. So
Wings.
Whoever votes first, I'm going to
Yeah,
vote
I
whoever
just-
they vote because I like
I don't know nothing about wings.
yes.
Why do you have a counting of
Yes. John goes T Swift.
Okay, I'm going to vote T Swift.
Why do I have a what?
Counting of
I go Paul. I'm not overly impressed with either one's singing
I don't know,
abilities,
'cause
if
I
I'm
don't know.
honest.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna vote Paul. I'm gonna vote Paul.
Too late, I already marked you down.
Yeah.
Alright.
No hanging chads.
Yeah.
Both of them are good. I didn't know which one to pick.
We got another Paul. And Taylor. 3-2.
Jim says Taylor.
Does he?
Oh,
He said,
somebody
Didn't pop
said
up
Paul.
on me yet.
Jim, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Taylor. Chris says or Paul. Ken says Paul.
Wait, who did I vote?
I also agree that Taylor's not in her prime yet. Yeah, she's done a lot,
5-4.
so I'm going to go Paul.
Who did I vote?
5-5. You voted Taylor. You need a tiebreaker. Like both. We got to pick one.
That's not very helpful.
Between those two, she just has the better voice. It's gotta run, guys. Early work day in the AM. Thanks for the live show. See you, Ken.
Did I see
Thank
you, Ken? Oh, yeah, you
Bye.
forgot you're an hour ahead of us.
Yeah.
Who's Ken?
One of our new people who joined us. John said he'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, John.
Okay,
It's only a tiebreaker, unfortunately.
I think I got my quarter still around here.
Yeah, you might need it.
Where does Ken live?
Ken lives in
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Or is he Maryland?
I think he's in New Hampshire.
And Chris P's in Maryland.
Dad.
Oh, Chris is in Vermont.
Vermont.
So who's where's the
It's a little
person that washes
little
you?
nip on the end supposed to be there.
Yes. Let me see.
I was about ready to lop it. But it's also on this piece.
Yeah, you can keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dad.
Good evening. Dream big, build small. I can't remember who he was. Corey?
Corey.
Corey, thanks for joining us. You're just in time to vote for our Elite 8 at 8 as we are currently, this was a Watch Mojo list of best singers of all time. We're breaking down more of a People's Choice winner. The current bracket is Taylor Swift versus Paul McCartney, and we need a tiebreaker vote to move on to bigger and better. We did not make the list.
Can't reinforce that enough. If it's not
Yeah.
not made by us.
He said
It's like
slash
we are
wave.
very aware of the conflicting genres that these singers are in.
T Swift.
Wendy says.
And Wendy says Paul McCartney.
T Swift was first
And close the votes. So we still technically need a tiebreaker.
That's what I've been taping up tonight. And cutting the lines on.
Oh yeah.
The panels.
Corey, if you wanted to enter the raffle, do what Chris just said.
Dad, you didn't put me down as
You live in the continental United States, so we will indeed ship.
To the continental United States.
Wait, who was Tyler's vote for?
Paul.
She would
Where's the
She withdraws her vote. So Taylor Swift wins?
say where's the modeling with Matt's coin of chance?
Oh. Wait, does that mean
Oh.
but no, Dad. Can I flip it? Dad, can I flip it?
got a poker chip.
That'll work.
That'll work. Hey.
It definitely will work because it
I
is
flip it.
good enough.
Hey. Heads, tails.
So $25 is tails.
Correct.
So which one's heads, which one's tails?
Heads. The one with the eagle on its heads.
No, like what singer's heads?
Oh.
Taylor Swift
It
is
doesn't
heads.
matter. Just pick one.
Tails is Taylor.
Oh, that was bad.
Alright, flip it good.
Tails.
Tails. Taylor moves on.
Who was the write-in?
Pink ended up getting the most votes.
Really?
Yes.
Pink.
Well, I know Tyler. Well, I think I know Tyler will vote for him this one.
So, alright, next one. Pink versus Aretha Franklin.
Who's pink? Dad.
Older, not older.
Who's pink?
Pop singer. Pop rock singer.
Yeah.
Not really in her prime. Corey's down for C.
Alright.
Alright.
I got this one here. Right here, that one doesn't work. That should, can you put it back where it was? Thanks.
Tiffany says pink.
Joanne says Aretha Franklin.
I vote pink.
Corey says Franklin. Jim says Aretha Franklin ×2. Wendy's voting. Aretha's running away from it.
I voted already.
Alright. Chris says pink.
I thought you might have trouble voting for that one. Tyler says pink, even though I don't actually think that's true.
Did I get put in for a vote yet?
Tied 4-4.
Did I get put in for a vote
I
yet?
don't know.
Yes, you
You
did.
did? You didn't. I haven't
For
voted.
what?
You voted pink.
I vote for Aretha.
No. Who made RSPDCT?
Aretha Franklin.
I'm working on the F-15. The car's clear coat is done from last week. I will show it to you again since you weren't here earlier. It's not totally dry yet.
Look at that. Look at that shines. Look at that. That is awesome.
Can I see it? I don't see it.
Yeah, I'll set it over here.
Just don't touch it.
Yeah.
Fingerprints.
Chris still working on the AT&T Peterbilt wrecker.
Jim's working on figures. I'm working on the ACH 47.
Jingle.
The Chinook gunship.
Aretha wins by 1.
Shiny.
Now we're done with round 1.
Yeah, that's the play. That's the play-in bracket.
So who won?
Okay, so we got.
Bruno Mars versus Adele.
So yeah,
Bruno Mars.
so Bruno Mars or Adele. Who's moving on?
I go Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Mars. You can actually see the light fixture in the pin. Says Jim.
That means it's shiny enough.
Hey Jim, check out the gap in that bad boy. Finally ran into one for this Italeri kit. Let's get in there close.
Is that
2
bad?
more for Bruno.
Is that bad? Good.
2 for Adele.
2 for Adele.
Corey goes, I've never seen that movie. We don't talk about Bruno.
Good. You don't need to.
It's called Encanto.
That's a good little movie.
I'm just very over it.
Bruno Mars.
I haven't seen it and I know too much about it. That's how much. 2 more for
Bruno.
2 more for Bruno, 1 more for Adele.
That's a landslide for Bruno. I didn't need to cross that in here. I'd have been right. I am just psychic.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. John Lennon versus Axl Rose.
Actually, is.
Yeah, it's a treasure. Yada yada yada. Let's move on to the next thing.
The next big thing.
Yeah. Thankfully, your youngest is 16, so you don't have to watch those anymore. Well, congrats, sir. You have graduated.
You have survived.
watched the movie like once or twice.
Tiffany says Axl Rose though.
I
Really?
voted Axl.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I voted Axl.
See, I don't think either one really need to be on this list.
So 2 Axls and 3
Same
John
with the
Lennons.
Amy Lee, Axl Rose. I'm like, I don't like either. Yeah, I like Guns N' Roses as a whole, but Axl Rose as a singer is
Not your
not really
thing.
that great.
That's a good line. Every rose has
Corey,
its
that's poison. Your next big thing will be the next thing Lin-Manuel Miranda does. Yeah, that checks out.
own. Who's winning?
Axl Rose.
Yes. Michelle said John.
Now John Lennon's winning.
Rose.
Chris says Axl.
Yes, so.
And who are you voting for now?
Just because I don't want there to be a tie. I'll secure it.
Who did you vote?
John Lennon.
Yeah.
Even if he does, he won't matter.
Yeah. John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Wanna move on?
Lenny.
Alright.
Chester Bennington versus Whitney Houston.
Whitney. Houston.
Chester
Good.
for me.
I'll take Chester.
2 for Chester.
Chester or Whitney? Chester or Whitney? Your choice.
Vote Whitney. So how many votes are there right now?
How many what?
I voted and my dad voted.
There's 3 total. No one in the chat, so we voted faster than everybody else.
So who's winning?
Chester.
Joanne says Whitney.
Whitney.
Bingo.
Being as any all my music taste is all over the place. Nothing wrong with that.
Alright,
Did you
no.
put that on? Yep.
No.
Whitney. Another
Got
Whitney.
another Whitney.
Yeah.
You'll paint those the same time you do the.
Whitney
Chester B.
and a Chester. Another Whitney and a Chester. Another Whitney. I think Whitney's winning.
Yeah, 4, 3.
No.
5,
Whitney.
3.
Yeah. Michelle says Whitney.
So I think Whitney won.
And we're not doing people. Because
People are dumb.
Chester Bennington is the lead singer of Linkin Park. R.I.P.
He was the lead singer of Linkin Park.
He died.
Is.
Yes. He will always be.
He died.
Yeah,
How?
suicide.
Oh.
I think that's all I can do until we start painting. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I'd have to.
Glue nose cone on if you want.
Oh, there it is.
There. I'm gonna throw a fishing weight in it too. You can do that too. Just so it doesn't turn into a tail sitter.
I believe that's going to be a Whitney.
Whitney wins?
Can I get a Whitney? Technically, both these people are dead.
Yeah, there.
Last on the semis,
Dad. I think
Taylor Swift versus Aretha Franklin.
T Swift. I think.
T
I
Swift,
think this is done, Dad.
Aretha Franklin for
It is.
me.
What'd you say?
Aretha Franklin for me.
Oh yeah.
I voted T Swift. I just like it.
How am I supposed to cut this?
Gently.
These are shipping guns being very different. The way they put it on here. It's inconvenient. Is it supposed to be there?
No.
Aretha times 2, technically times 3.
Mom says Taylor.
4-2 in favor of Aretha Franklin.
Slow it down on the nose.
What am I doing?
Slide it down into it and see if it. No. Okay.
Another Frank, 2 more Franklins. That's all. That's gonna be 6-2 there. That's pretty good.
All right. So
7-2.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow. Franklin.
Frankie.
All right. Now we're into our 8. Final 8 now.
Finally.
Freddie Mercury versus Bruno Mars.
You can go either way on that, Corey. Who's your favorite, or who you think is a better singer? It doesn't really matter.
This just came from a list called the best singers of all time.
Yeah. We did not make the list.
I vote Bruno Mars.
Nah, bruh.
Bruno Mars is
That should be enough.
Ready? Freddie had a 4-octave range on off for a male. That's unheard of.
Tyler says Freddie.
I sees it. I sees it.
I also sees it.
Another Freddie.
Bruno Mars. Is that 3 Freddy's, 2 Bruno Mars?
Correct. Freddie times 2 without hesitation.
And then a Bruno Mars. Say
5-3.
Dad, who did you vote?
He did not.
Freddie.
6-3.
Dad.
Yeah.
Why do you always vote? Why do you always vote the opposite of me?
I don't.
You voted the opposite of me every single time.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
No. I haven't.
When?
Let's see. I know it. You and I both picked the same one. I don't remember.
That's a landslide victory for Freddie, as it should be.
All right.
Not as it should be.
Michael Jackson versus John Lennon.
Michael Jackson.
Correct. Gots to go Mikey. It's old Mikey, middle-aged Mikey, young Mikey. It's all good.
I just want to know what his producer said. So, like, he's recording. He's like, all right, Michael, we need a chamon.
Yeah.
Shimona.
Are doing the blades folded or extended on the Jolly Green, I believe?
I think.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, on the,
I think Michael Jackson is winning by a landslide.
I'm going to have them out. So,
That
yes.
Michael Jackson's 2 pronouns are Shimon.
Shimon.
Exactly.
Shimon. Yeah, we don't even need more votes on that one. Landslide.
Okay. Elvis versus Whitney.
Whitney. Elvis, I'm just sick of Elvis. I hear it so much.
Where do you hear Elvis?
A lot of my friends like Elvis.
Really?
Yeah, and I hear it a lot.
That's surprising.
Elvis and the Beatles.
Nothing wrong with that.
I can still see the Beatles being a thing.
Well,
I figured Elvis would have died out.
I like the Beatles. The Beatles are good. But
That was a phase. Big into them for a long time. Then eventually it's like, yeah, I'm good.
The
Heard all-
Beatles?
Yep. Heard all their discography enough. Because not only do they Whitney, Elvis. 4 Whitneys.
I'm saying Elvis.
You're saying Elvis?
2 Elvises. And 6-2 Whitney.
Yeah.
7-2.
And that's all the people in the chat. There's 9 people in the chat, so
Good job. Good observation.
That's a Whitney.
Alright.
Whitney wins. Didn't John
Right.
say he was gonna get back on?
Is he?
It's been more than 10 minutes.
Am I putting all these in here?
Yeah, probably.
Any clear?
What's the
That's all
next
the Winkle guy. You know.
I haven't.
Yeah, that won't.
No good?
No, 'cause that melts plastic. This just sticks.
You
well,
might just
It will take a
pour
while.
that in there.
Yeah, pour it in
Oh,
there.
I didn't know I was gluing it.
Yeah, you're glue them in there.
Gotcha.
So,
Last of the 8 pairing, Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin versus Aretha Franklin.
There you go. Plant versus
I
Aretha.
don't plan-
That's to go.
You're going for Robert Plant. Me. And Aiden did too.
There's 3 Robert Plants.
Gots to go, Robert.
I just like Led Zeppelin in general. Led Zeppelin is just amazing.
Am I just dumping this in there until it?
Yeah, kind of. Then just kind of shake them around, let them get all nice and coated and all that, and then just don't let it tip over. 'Cause it will.
3 Arethas. Urethas.
Franklin.
4.
Uh-oh.
It's 4-3. Yeah. You guys
We got
won.
voters.
Robert
Robbie
Plant
times
times
2.
2. It's tied.
Chris says Aretha.
Now it's nasty.
Wait.
Now it's tied.
So it's
5-5.
2 people haven't voted.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, give it a little jiggle. And, yep.
Put that chill in there. Need a tiebreaker. Unless the coin will have to decide.
Oh, Chris
Tyler
changed
went
his
Robert
vote.
Plant?
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Chris.
Chris said Robert, not Aretha.
Chris. Okay.
Okay, well there wasn't a tie.
Yeah.
Alright.
Robert won.
Alright.
Okay, Final Four. Freddie Mercury
This is a hard one.
versus Michael Jackson.
This is a
MJ.
hard one.
MJ. MJ on that.
Ooh.
No, I'm voting Freddie Mercury. Because I can. Yes, I can. Watch me.
Yeah, I think I gotta go Freddie.
Freddie Mercury.
Come on.
Tyler votes Freddie. Tiffany votes Freddie. Corey votes Freddie.
So it's 4-1.
5-1.
5-1.
Joanne said.
And dream big, build small.
I got his on.
Yeah, that's Corey.
It's hard. They're both talent-wise. They're both pretty even
Chris said
Stevens.
Freddie.
Freddie
Freddie
times
times
2.
Okay, yep, MJ lost. Michelle said MJ.
Yep, that's a Freddie.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah. Okay.
Based solely on the fact I've seen a good Michael Jackson impersonator, never seen a good Freddie Mercury impersonator. Solid reasoning. I like it.
Yeah.
George Michael had a pretty decent Freddie Mercury style voice, but then he died
Right.
too, so we'll never really know how that would have worked out because he did sing with them
Yeah.
during Live Aid. Wasn't Live Aid. It was. I think it was a Freddie tribute.
Okay, here we go. Whitney Houston versus Robert Plant.
Robert Plant.
Robert.
He also had the range.
George Michael.
No, Robert Plant.
Robert.
Yeah.
The ones that I'm surprised that didn't make this list: Stevie Nicks
Eh.
and who's the other one I thought of?
She's good.
I'm surprised no like.
There's some on this list I would have swapped her out for. I
I'm
would have
surprised
took
no.
her over Taylor Swift.
Whitney. Mom voted Whitney.
Oh, who's the guy I
Whitney.
saw? I was like, oh, Steven Tyler.
He would have been. I would have swapped him out for Axl Rose.
So
I'm surprised no rappers. Like,
yeah, sorry, Pink. Well, Pink's kind of a rapper.
Yeah, she kind of fits in that.
That realm.
no like true rappers. Like,
Well, rapping's
Eminem.
not necessarily singing.
More like talking fast.
Yeah. Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. Yeah. That would have been a good matchup for Rob Halford.
So there's. I think it's a tie.
3-3.
Where's the?
That Diddy, but
3-3. He already voted for Robert.
Robert Plant, yeah.
4-4. Nope, 5-4.
yeah. And that's not.
I say I had the original list. Oh, here it is.
Who was on it?
Else on the list: Lane Staley.
Yeah. That would have been a good matchup for Chris Cornell or Kurt Cobain.
Ryan James Dio.
Lane Staley would have been better
Katy
for this
Perry.
list than Kurt Cobain.
So
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry would have been a good matchup for Adele.
Taylor Swift or Celine Dion.
Celine Dion would have been a good matchup
So-
for Whitney Houston.
Yeah, so I had to, you know. Bruce Dickinson was on there too, but
Didn't make it.
he didn't make my list. He didn't make the cut
Yeah,
to
make
get
the
on the
cut.
list. He didn't make the cut to get on the list.
All right, that's a wins by one Robert Plant,
All right. Okay.
which makes the final. It pretty much. I already knew.
Pink isn't rap. She's like. She's
I already
more
knew
popular.
from the 8 who the winner was going to be.
Okay, here we go. Freddie Mercury versus Robert Plant.
Milan. I love Zeppelin. I love them.
Robert Plant.
But Freddie's better singer.
Okay. Move, please.
I'm voting Robert Plant. Thank you. We vote Robert Plant.
RJD.
That
RJD.
who?
Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah.
RJD.
That who we gonna vote?
I don't know yet.
Yep.
So that's 3 Freddies and 1 Tom Plant. Robert Plant. Guys, both have 4
Yep, I
Freddies?
think, the plane's pretty much done until we can spray. I think spray season's pretty much over for now. So we're going to see what kind of damage we can do on this.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I built one of your like
Hold on.
old car models.
Wendy says Robert.
Dad,
Chris
What?
says
I
Robert.
built one of your like.
Jim
Old car
says
model.
Freddie.
Well, you have your Ferrari F40 right there.
Yeah, but remember, we tried to.
Michelle says Robert.
Oh. Another takeaway.
Rummy James Dio is RJD. Yeah.
Can I build your 1967 GT 350 Shelby?
No.
You didn't say RDJ. You said RJD.
Can I build one? Wow.
Those are up there.
I believe
You're so
that was a tight race, actually. It was 5-4 Freddie Mercury. But
I'm gonna have to go Freddy.
I think I already got you.
You got me?
I think I
Okay.
do. You ever heard Robert Downey Jr. sing?
Yes.
That'd be funny. Freddie Mercury!
Wins.
Honestly, he deserves this title more than anybody else on the list. If I had.
So yeah. So
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
nice job, everybody. So it's one of the things that we do. So if you liked it,
Hey, this might not be reversed on here.
yeah. There you go.
When we had Facebook, it was always mirrored, so you could write it.
Yeah. So
You could write it all you want, but it would be backwards.
So yeah, if you like doing this, let us know. We'll continue doing it. We'll pick stuff.
We'll take suggestions for best whatever as well.
Yeah, if you have an idea for what we should do for best of or something like that, we normally pick 8, but we haven't done it in a while, so that's why we did the extended version, and we're 10 after 9 now. But normally we do it at 8 o'clock, and it normally takes about a half hour. So get some nice discussion, some nice let's see, banter is always good. So yeah,
Can we do a rappers remix?
so it's pretty cool on that one. So
Probably could, actually.
we could.
Do what?
So I was going through the kits and just checking decals and stuff like that, and scored me a pair of these. They were inside the box.
Hmm?
One of the ones that was used.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I was like, I like these. They're pretty sharp too. So
Dad.
yes, yes,
Can
yes,
I build
yes.
one?
Yeah, anyone that's sitting on the desk that's in the other room. At the bottom of the
Stairs.
the bottom of the stairs.
I want to do sing that voice.
So yeah, now let's see, a little talking about TigerCon. It was a great show, a lot of cars, a lot of stiff competition all around. Good swap meet area. They had a guy that was selling kits. Let's see. Basically selling, depending on what size, it was 72nd scale. It was 4 kits for $10 or 10 kits for 20. He was selling them for. Let's see, he also did 48 scale. It was 3 for 10 or 7 for 20. So right there. Okay, put it
That's
on
mine.
there. Okay.
That one's mine.
Okay.
Had a good car vendor kit there.
What?
This is mine.
This is when you what?
Jim asked, what PSI do you shoot the metal paint at?
Let's see. Relatively low. I'm gonna say less than 10. Okay. I said pick one. You pick 2.
That one was mine. From the make and take?
No, it's not.
Yes it was.
No, it's not.
Yes it was.
I know where yours is at from the make and take.
Where?
Matt
Upstairs.
earned
Because
second and third. in a
Second and
couple
2/3.
Yeah, second and 2/3.
and mine didn't come in wrapping, Dad.
I know where it is. I'm not talking about it right now.
That one's mine.
It's upstairs.
And I know that. Let me see.
I'll be right back.
My car kits did not place.
due to the stiff competition. Cuda kit was the only one that had potential, but that category was just so saturated that they had to start nitpicking really hard, and they found some stuff I didn't even know was wrong with my Cuda, so it sadly did not place, but that's okay. What was nice is that I got to speak to the guys that judged it and just to ask them what was wrong with it, and they took the time and showed me a couple things, and now I know what to do on future builds. The guy even said, hey, if you just rebuilt this and fixed those 3 things, this thing would have been a first place shoe-in. And I'm like, cool, good to know, because that kit is my favorite kit I've built so far, and it's also my favorite car of all time. So, and I have technically 2 more of them in the stash. One's a convertible and one is not. So I definitely am going to build another one sometime soon. Not soon maybe, but I will build another one, so hopefully I'll have better luck next time. But yeah, TigerCon was great. I really enjoyed their venue. It was nice. Let's see, there was one solely car vendor there that I really liked. I picked up a couple kits from him. I picked up if you saw on the Facebook group, I picked up the 69 Super B kit and the ZZ Top Eliminator kit. And he just so happened to have a kit that I'm currently building, but I lost a part out of. So that was nice. I had to buy that, because getting the replacement part was next to impossible, and finding that kit for less than $35-40 on the internet was also next to impossible. So I picked it up for $20. So
let's see. Jim said didn't look like a lot of armor there either, which is weird. Yeah, it was.
It was okay.
I placed in armor. I got a second in armor. Blew me away. I think there was 4 kits in the category.
Yeah, that category only had 4. It was modern tanks, I believe.
Yeah, 1976 to present. But they also broke it down into Allied tank. They also broke it down.
Allied and Axis.
Yeah, Allied and Axis and all that.
The sci-fi section was pretty saturated too.
Yeah. Now let's see. This Tiger 1 early production full interior cursed model. Won this in the raffle. And I'm not going to open it now. I'm actually going to do an unboxing video of it another time. So, but won it from Sprue Brothers. They had the owner and operator of Sprue Brothers there. Didn't get a chance to meet him because we were busy judging, but we had to hear his presentation. It was pretty good. So, see that at a later date. Retail on this kit, $50. About $20 worth of raffle tickets.
Yeah, Jim, if you had spent your typical at the raffle at this place, you would have walked home with quite a big haul. I think Matt won, what, 6 or 7?
At 7.
7?
Yeah.
On the raffle?
Aircraft section, let's see.
It's a medium.
48, 148 prop was pretty saturated. 72nd jet was pretty saturated. The 48 scale bigger was all one category, and that was
decal scissors.
There was just 3 for that one. So
Or says he beats himself up enough he couldn't imagine taking your builds to a contest. I understand that.
it's a humbling experience, but then it's always nice when you can go to a judge and be like, hey, what I do wrong, what I do right. So that was cool. So Matt did that to the one, did that to your
Yeah. To
your
the
CUDA?
CUDA.
Yeah, to the CUDA. And asked the guy, hey, what was wrong? And the guy went around and said, this is what we saw, this is what we saw, and this is what we saw.
3 things.
So, and it's a way of becoming a better modeler. Now, I looked at the stuff that I submitted the first time I went to an IPMS contest. Oh, and it's garbage compared to what I'm doing now. So, it's just kind of those things to make you a better modeler.
Exactly, Jim.
But there are some of my models that I have that I will not take there because I know I like them, but they will not do well elsewhere. I try to learn something new on every kit I build. Yes, it is a blast when you win too. No,
You hit the ground. Oh, I see.
I heard it.
Or Gouda.
Yeah, and it inspired my wife Tiffany to get back into it.
Figure painting.
Well, one of her winners. This is what my wife did. And this camera doesn't do it justice for anything.
I think this goes like that. Jim, I will say the instructions on this Tamiya kit, not that great. Have to do a lot of guessing. I'm trying to figure out where they're actually trying to get me to put stuff. Build quality of the parts is fantastic. The instructions definitely need some work.
Now I know some model groups, they do group builds where they give like a topic or something like that. Would you guys be interested in doing something like that? Let me know. Let us know.
This one, the GT kit's like brand new, so it's not like an old version. Instructions on your AMG GT3 are the best I've seen so far. Must just be this one. Tamiya trying to do a Ford kit. They're not very precise. Chris would be interested in the group build. Where are my tweezers? Tweezers. There it is. Alright, that one's ready to come on.
They don't do cars in 70-second scale, do they?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. 'Cause I know they do some armor kits like that.
NYS Modeling Pro Street Build is what I got. What got me building cars again after 25 years.
Cool.
Not familiar with that company. There's one. We could use the theme for the September show for Gateway as the group build subject.
Good.
How far in advance does one know the theme?
I don't know.
Because that would be the stipulation on that. If I can't get it done by the Gateway show, it would not do me much good to build it.
I mean, ask Marion. He'd know.
Yeah. Hey, what's next year's Gateway theme? Do you know yet? That's crazy, Dream. I just got back to building after 26 years. NYS puts on a Pro Street group build every year. I'll check them out, see what exactly they are.
We should have went to that. The one in St. Louis that they just had the other day. The MV.
The car one?
Yeah, the car one.
Yeah, I didn't know it existed. So you,
So I saw it and posted
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
where was that one at?
Queenie Park or Kirkwood.
Is it a Gateway thing?
They kind of sponsor them, I think.
You mind checking that out?
I know Dave and them go.
Who?
The tire biters.
Oh, okay. This one's ready to come off again.
So yeah. Keep on doing that. Okay, if I was E.
Alright, those decals are on. Just gotta let that water dry. Go dump this in the hole.
B.
Dumping this in the hole.
In the hole. Alright. That's a problem.
If I had a genre that I'm not too good at, it would be cars. Mustang turned out okay, but I'm worried about the F1 goal that I want to do. Corey considers himself okay at cars.
B, C, A. Alright. Oh, E. Alright. Why are you clear then?
What's clear?
This piece right here.
Where is it on the sheet? That is probably, when you paint it clear red, it's probably a brake light.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm assuming X11 is. Oh, this X11.
Chrome silver.
It's got to be some sort of reflector, or I would say, yeah, it's probably a reflector.
Yeah, let's see. What would be good substitute for X11? How about
Chrome pin. The chrome pin. Dios are my niche, or Dios. D-I-O-S.
Oh,
Yeah.
dioramas?
Dioramas? That's cool.
Yeah.
Aircraft and armor, your fave. Ships too. Okay with cars, trucks. Not sure about planes.
Ah, see, I'm the plane guy. He's the car guy. We got a guy named Jonathan. He's a boat guy. He's like doing like rigging and stuff like that. That's insane. Can't even imagine doing that.
You freaking ladybug.
Oh, hello.
Is it that time of year?
Probably.
I hate that time of year. Dioramas, cool.
Oh, Chris. So, D-tack and tape. Back your hand. Put it across it, like so. Peel it off. If it's really good Tamiya tape, just do it one more time. Boom. It will stick to the model. Right where you need it to be. And it'll be just enough where you'll be able to peel it off. Just like so. So, that's how I D-tack my tape. Good Tamiya tape takes like 2. Let's see. I got some other stuff. Let's see that thick stuff there. This stuff takes like 2 or 3, like 3 passes at least. Yeah, check out our guy Jonathan. That says his stuff on Facebook. Oh, I got our computer teacher is 3D printing me the stand for one of these and one of these. So
Nice.
see how it turns out.
I guess they fixed it.
Yeah, it takes 4.5 hours to print. All right, let's see. This one's got B on it. B, 12, 13. 12, 13. Let's see, 21 and 20. There we go. We can do those. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here's our other thing that covers up a multitude of sins, and that's the chrome paint markers.
Yep.
Got these off of
Amazon.
Amazon. Come in all different sizes, a 3mm. They come with a 7mm, and then there's like a .71 or something. And you store them flat like this, never like that. Store them like that. Oh yeah, and if you, let's see, Corey, if you do anything with curves, this white Tamiya tape is awesome too. It will go around curves and all that, stretches a little bit, works beautiful.
Corey or Chris?
That was Dream Big, that's Corey. So. We need, let's orientate this. 13.
No worries, those are big pieces.
I will say with this Tamiya kit, I do like how tiny the sprue gates are. So you're not like chopping through like that to get to a part where it's just this little thing where you just go snip, snip, and off it comes. Yeah, so.
Clear glue.
Clear glue. Right there for you.
The Gundam chrome paint markers are way overpriced, and the ones you guys have are the exact same, but for one Gundam marker you can get 3 on Amazon for a few dollars more.
Yeah. I actually looked at some of those Gundam markers at TigerCon, and I was like, no, not ready to pull the trigger on that. Of course, I sing your praises, Tamia, and now you bite me because you put one of those screw gates right in the middle of the curve.
He doesn't like praise. Trying to put this in here without dropping.
Yeah, Jim, you should make a quick video on how you do the whole Tamiya tape seatbelts. Hey, John, welcome back. Freddie Mercury was our winner for Best Singer. He was tied. It was him versus Robert Plant, who was the lead singer of Led Zeppelin. So,
One lens for the headlight. We don't. Will it stay where I put it? The answer. Doesn't want to stay where I put it because the body piece is just a little bit wonky. Barbados Rex did a comparison of the Amazon markers and the Gundam, and they both have the same finish.
nice. Did you ever check any of Barbados Rex stuff out?
I don't know. I don't even know who it is.
He's a pretty cool guy. He's from the New York, New Jersey area, I think.
Goomba.
He tells it like it is. If it's something's piece of crap, he lets you know it's a piece of crap. But he mostly builds Gundam stuff. Still don't understand the drive behind those, but
Hmm.
to each his
Killer.
own.
Killer robot.
To each his own.
Alright, headlight lens number 2. At some point I'll get to make a video and can show my figures I customized with the T-tape.
Cool. Yeah, post them up on Mom with the Mats on Facebook.
Headlight lens 2. With a little bit of glue being seen, so I don't have to worry about that later. Now I have 3 videos to do. Thanks, Teach, for the homework. I will try and work on those videos soon.
I try.
Rory says it was supposed to be for Halloween GB, but I've had a few pickups along the way. Alright, we got both headlight lenses glued on. These. Clean that one up. Both headlight lenses glued on. Those look good. What time is this? Gotta be. Yeah, we got like 20 minutes yet. We can do some more stuff. That was a nail biter of a Chiefs game the other night.
Yeah, it was. Finally, we were able to get something done.
They haven't dropped 2 in a row, have they?
Not 2 in a row.
No.
Thank God.
Where do they sit in the standings?
I think they're still first in the AFC West.
I need part number.
There are 10 people watching right now.
18.
Hope y'all are having a good evening.
19 and 22.
Smile of the night. It's
C
got
18. No, Jim, we will not.
no what?
We will not discuss the Blues. John wants to know when's MWM coming in Saturday. Coming to Saturday.
Oh, when they come to Saturdays? I don't know yet.
Undetermined.
To be determined. Again, would you guys like it if we did something on a Saturday?
What's X18?
X18 is that's 32. Semi-gloss black.
Why the hell do they mold it in silver? Yep. Not until they figure it out. Bad enough I have to talk about it at work. People won't leave me alone. It's like, yes, I know they suck right now. No, I don't know what the problem is.
I remember when they sucked in January and won the Stanley Cup that year. So
Yeah, I'm just like, can we just wait a little bit? No. Yeah, someone might get fired. I don't know. I don't know everything behind the locker room door.
let's see. No, Saturdays are busy for me. True
Yes. Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Oh.
please.
All right.
If we did it on a Saturday, what time of the day?
Yeah. Good question. Good question, Matt.
Yeah. They're not tanking on purpose to get bettered. It's just what everyone says. They're tanking because they just can't play together.
John, they need to draft you.
Yeah, there we go.
He plays hockey. Or your brother.
My Michelle Jacobs' husband says, "Please do live on Saturdays too."
Okay.
Who's Michelle Jacobs?
One of our new people. Michelle, where are you from? What do you model? What's your thing?
Or your husband's thing?
Or your husband's thing?
Yeah, I know, Jim. Don't worry, it'll get better. It just unfortunately it has to get worse till it gets better. Anytime is good for Chris on Saturday. At this point, my dead grandmother could play better. Not wrong. Not wrong. Grab 2 of these sticks here. Would you say semi-gloss black?
Yep.
I have some of that. Makes me mad. Why'd they mold that in silver? When you have a tin of stuff molded in semi-gloss black. Me neither, Jim. Unfortunately, we might have to wait through a rebuild. I feel like that's where we're headed. Only had to wait 52 years and just wait another 50. I'll be 82. I might see it.
Don't wait that long.
Taco stick. I'm Chris. Oh, you're Chris's wife. Michelle was Chris's wife.
Ah.
I'm just moral support for the hard times.
So you should get into it, Michelle. You should find something that piques your interest and give it a try.
Won't know you don't like it until you do it. Let's see, this is going to go on here this way, so I'm going to pin it.
I got 13 kids who have never picked up model kits building model kits right now. And they're like loving it.
Yeah, I never thought going from last to cup winners would have been a reality, but here we are. Yeah, we could always root for Detroit. They got all of our former players right now. So they're like Blues Junior.
Blues 2.0.
Or 2.0. That's kind of where I'm at.
Do
Because
you think you'd ever say that? Say 10 years ago?
no,
Hey, I'm going to root for Detroit.
no, you would have been exiled and ostracized.
I used to root for Detroit. I happened to be in Detroit one year when they won the Stanley Cup, and it was pretty cool. So
She helped me build our entire house, and I can't get her to build any models. Yeah, I figure you wouldn't respond to the heresy. I understand.
sorry.
Just saying. They got Huso, they got Perron, they got Fabry, they got Sunquist. That's just the ones I can remember off the top of my head that they currently have.
Okay, so ready to not impede on your area there with that.
If she happens to win the giveaway, she will have to start building, fingers crossed.
Hey?
Anything's possible.
Let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Currently 12 to 1. You have better odds of winning this than Powerball.
Yeah, a single winner
Yes.
of that $1.2 billion.
Yes. So I guess Michelle's from Vermont too.
Yeah, Michelle from Vermont. It's Detroit. It would be like rooting for the Blackhawks. Yeah, I understand, but Blackhawks don't currently have 5 to 6 former Blues players on it. Just saying.
It doesn't have a stick shift.
No, it's an automatic. You'll have paddle shifters
Yeah.
if one were to use them.
Gotcha. How do those work? Magic?
No, it's just a. When you put it in manual mode, hit the plus for up and the minus for downshift. So it's just you're telling the computer when you want it to shift, just from hitting the button.
Huh.
I think it's dumb, but that's just me.
I say my Acadia's got a plus and minus on the shifter.
It has manual mode. Then. Is there M in your stick shift anywhere?
No.
Somewhere there's a way to turn that on where you can shift it manually if you so choose, but
Okay.
no way you're doing it any better than the computer's doing it.
Gotcha.
I need this guy.
Let's see.
I don't need these.
Okay. Let's see. If you paint with acrylic and then clear coat with future, can you use enamels? Like for enamel wash, I think enamel wash you're okay, and then you can clean up with mineral spirits, but don't clean up with alcohol because Tamiya is all alcohol based.
Stick these. I'm leaving these to dry.
Leave those dry. All right. Let's see.
Trying to minimize the amount of wet part transportation, since that just ends up biting me. Working on a figure that I will need to do a light colored panel line wash. I either have to use light flory washes or Tamiya panel line.
Definitely make sure you seal it because I used. Where is for some strange reason, I used some black panel line wash and it ate my paint. So be careful.
Ate the paint?
Yeah, it ate the paint. And it was Tamiya paint.
And a Tamiya wash?
And a Tamiya wash. I'm like, what's going on here?
That doesn't make much sense. Why
Yeah.
would a Tamiya product kill another Tamiya product?
Yeah. So. So you worked on a car that's got like one of these things on the bottom. Do you literally have to like unscrew it all out and take it out to do? Oh,
Yep, I did the oil change on the GT in our showroom, and it's like that.
oh.
It's annoying.
So like any of those cars, like Porsches and Ferraris and all that have that.
Most likely
underneath
have that. But I guarantee I would be making a lot more than I do now working on Porsches and Ferraris.
Well, it's like that guy, Audi City, that I talked to on Instagram, who's got the Audi R8, and he's like, yeah, you go to the Audi dealer and they charge you $600 for an oil change, but you only get an oil change once a year.
Yep, if you can afford to buy the car, you can surely afford maintenance. Oh, I better glue those on or else I'll lose them.
You're gonna leave that?
No, this is dry.
Okay.
I'll transport it like that.
Okay.
Not the lid on here. Cleaned up rather nicely.
That's amazing.
It's a little funky right up in here.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna screw with it anymore.
but I can see the reflection of the light, and I can see my face in it too. So it's pretty crazy. I would say that's your
Shiniest one.
shiniest one yet.
Yep.
So it's so liquidy. Yeah, you want to probably keep it upright. So you'll leave that here too. We
Leave
need
that
that.
here. Yeah, we'll leave it in the nose cone holder.
Yes. That's what we'll call it.
Alright, let's see if I can glue these on here.
Yep. I agree with Jim.
Silicone oil from figures.
Yep, totally agree.
We shall try to install these.
Them seats are completely uncomfortable.
Yeah. Those are the Recaro racing seats, I believe, and I've sat in the car that's had those, and no, I'm good.
You're good? You're like, yeah, no.
I'd rather be comfortable. I don't care that they say Recaro. It's a new ladybug.
What?
Oh, something just fell from the sky.
Yeah.
Do not soak it in lacquer, Jim
Yeah.
says. Matt can
Do
concur.
not soak in lacquer. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of plastic that are completely glued to each other because I soaked it in lacquer. Left it in it too long. So,
Yep, I soaked the windshield in lacquer one time and then came back to no windshield whatsoever. Good night, John.
alright, see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We probably need to get wrapping up here too. Ooh, it's 5 minutes to 10.
Yeah,
So,
just gotta glue these on and then I'm good.
we both have early morning jobs to get to. Doggone real life. Ugh.
Yeah, I gotta finish putting the transmission on the edge in the morning. Hopefully. That's what I gotta do when I get the units in.
Unless I find something else yours for you to do.
A lot of times they'll schedule waiter oil change stuff. And I'm like, can you not so I can do this long job and get it done?
So why'd you... Good job, people. Paint it black and semi-gloss black. And you paint the... Give me the thing in white. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Alright, start the sign off procedure.
Yep. I think on that we're gonna do that. Yeah, I think we're gonna be getting going here too, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching tonight. Really appreciate it. All your interaction. So let's see. Get the back end ready, so that's what mine looks like. The camera turns it orange. It's actually a nice, pretty red, I think.
Yeah, it's a metallic red.
Yeah, it's got some metallic flake in it, so liking that a whole lot. Probably gonna paint a little on it tomorrow. I'm using a rattle can. Tomorrow's gonna be a beautiful day in the neighborhood to paint outside, so. Get home from karate. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit light still. I can go out there and just like, because I don't got no more bumpers.
Yeah.
So, and thanks for all your questions. Thanks for all your interaction. Appreciate it. Again, if you get any ideas of what you'd like to see, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell for when we're gonna be posting up again. Let's see. So, really appreciate it. So, we're going to sign off for tonight. And thanks for watching Mom with the Mats. And as always, I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
And this has been Mom with the Mats. We'll catch you all later, guys. Nighty night. Bye-bye.